In Task 2 of the IELTS academic writing test, one of the 4 areas on which your essay is assessed is coherence and cohesion. One important aspect of this is paragraphing. That is, how well you can organise your ideas into paragraphs. Remember, your essay will probably consist of 4 or 5 paragraphs. You'll have an introduction and a conclusion paragraph, as well as 2 or 3 body paragraphs. So now, let's focus on how you can write a well-organised paragraph. So let's begin with a brief overview of the structure of a paragraph. First, a paragraph should contain one central idea. This main idea should come in your first sentence, the topic sentence. The topic sentence should be a general statement. It shouldn't be too specific. You should develop the idea in the paragraph with about 3 supporting sentences. These sentences may give reasons, examples, effects, or details. Now, let's take a look at an example paragraph. In this paragraph, which is from an essay about the benefits of education, the writer begins with a topic sentence. Notice how he uses the phrase "generally speaking" to show that this is a general statement. In other words, it may not be true for all people, but it is true for most people. So the main idea of this paragraph is that it is not until people get older that they appreciate the value of their education. When you're a child or a teenager, you may not realise how important school is. After the topic sentence, the writer uses the remaining sentences in the paragraph to develop the main idea. As you can see, the writer gives an example of a useful skill that is learned at school: reading. Notice how the writer uses a linking expression, for example, to show that he is giving an example of the main idea. The writer then gives an additional reason and uses the word "also" to show this. And finally, notice how the writer gives a personal example from his own experience. He uses the expression "in my case" to signal this. This diagram shows the structure of a good paragraph. Notice the final sentence here, a concluding sentence. Now, this is optional, but you can include a concluding sentence at the end of your paragraph, which sums up the main idea. Think of it as a restatement of your topic sentence. Let's look at an example of this. This is the same paragraph on the benefits of an education, with the addition this time of a concluding sentence. Can you see how the writer uses the linker "therefore" to begin the concluding sentence? And notice how the concluding sentence is a general statement, like the topic sentence. So the purpose of the concluding sentence is to remind the reader of what the paragraph is about. Now remember, a concluding sentence is optional, but it can help to make your argument a clear one. You might find it helpful to think of your paragraph as a hamburger. The topic sentence and the concluding sentence are the buns, and the supporting sentences are the filling, the meat and the salad. Let's just remind ourselves where this paragraph would fit into an essay. This paragraph would be part of the body of the essay, and you would have 2 or 3 of these paragraphs in the IELTS Section 2 essay. So, I hope you now have a better understanding of paragraph structure. I'm sure you're ready now to do some practice to help you build some more skills around writing essays.